three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated, but here's what I know, BA. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place. Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
From deep, here's Simmons. Washington grabs the miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Hardaway. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Pass to Herter, and stolen by Green. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Fox. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. That's good from Simmons on the assist by Barnes. Simmons has gotten his third basket of the night. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Doncic outside. The Luka three. Money.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka. You must contest.
Simmons looking around. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Luka! Get off me! All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now here's Washington. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Kings also making a change. Duarte, he's checked in for Simmons. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. Back to the game after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Josh Green, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Washington finds Green. And he recovers it. Outside Irving. Here's the three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one. Fox the pass to Simmons from the arc. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Doncic against Fox. Lets it go from 14. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic because he's one of the most prolific, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kai gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Barnes with the rebound.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Simmons. Banked it in off the glass. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Doncic outside. Green in the post. He's guarded by Barnes. Washington against Murray. And it's Washington missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Barnes. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The Kings have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Fox the pass to Simmons. Throws it up high, and Sabonis slams it in.
This guy is a tremendous athlete. Sabonis throws it down.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And the Mavericks call time here. Some changes for Sacramento. Herter's checked in. So it's Sacramento now. It's a 16-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th quarter. Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Then there's Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Simmons in at the 2-guard spot. Doncic with the bucket.
That's about focus and determination by Luka. Takes the contact, doesn't alter the outcome.
And Sacramento shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Green against Simmons. That one drops for him.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Washington finds Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
From deep, here's Simmons. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Outside Jones. Pass to Doncic. Back to Jones. The 3 knocks it down from distance.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Now here's Simmons. Green covering. Simmons, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
3-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
The Kings have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Sabonis, the pass to Simmons. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Simmons has got 12 points in just the second half. Who poked away? Green against Simmons. Green in the post. And that one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Tries a 10-footer. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Pass to Lively. And here's Jones. He's guarded by Barnes. He shoots. And it's Washington missing.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
Doncic passes to Lively. Now Jones. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Washington. The rebound by Simmons.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Simmons has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Jones with some nice D.
Not a great decision there. With a defender in your grill, kick it out.
Pass to Lively. Back to Green. Here's Lively. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. They're trailing by 6. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is
Piggybacking off of that, Chris, I want to talk about individual training. Now, from the MyNBA eras, this is again in the training tab, right below player mentorship and training schedule. And here is where you can develop your players into the type of player you envision them to be. But what's also important is their load management. Now, just like what you said, let's say a player you're noticing has a lot of fatigue, they're tired throughout the course of the season. Well, you're just going to click on a player here in individual training, and the first option is going to say load management. From here, you can do what do you want the player's load management to be? Low, medium.
On the floor for the visiting Sacramento Kings. At small forward, Harrison Barnes. At the other forward position, Keegan Murray. At point guard, De'Aaron Fox. At center, Sabonis. It's time to get the starting five for your
2K Sports. Now Sacramento starting five. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Simmons is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And Sabonis in at the center position. And for New Orleans, sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's McCollum in at the point. So this is the first of two games, Greg, that these teams will play in a row. One after the other. Very tough.
And, you know, Kevin, I find these little mini-series really interesting. That you get to see how teams react to one another and see how they adjust, much like you do in the postseason.
Fox finds Simmons. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Simmons got the first points on the scoreboard for the Kings. For the Sacramento Kings, their last game a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. And that one is good.
I like when Herb Jones plays with an edge, accepting the contact and finishing through it.
And here's Simmons for three. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's Valanciunas. Nice D from Sabonis.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
You know, Steve, last season the Pelicans started 23-12. They were second in the Western Conference, but they end up missing the playoffs. Why, in your opinion?
Kevin, injuries. Zion played just 29 games. Brandon Ingram only 47. If they can stay healthy, this is a scary team going forward.
Jones, no luck. Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simmons with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got 6.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
Jones against Simmons. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Never short on effort. Herb Jones gets to add another at the line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Personal foul.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Simmons looking around. Second shot opportunity, and Sabonis lays it up and in.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Passes it to McCollum. Now Valanciunas, defended by Sabonis. Outside, Jones. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Simmons against Jones. And Simmons kicks to Barnes. Back to Simmons. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 8 points for Mr. Incredible.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
They know each other very well, and they'll be getting to know each other a lot better.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Up top, Simmons. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pelicans trail by 14. Front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Simmons' shot is good.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
And here's McCollum. He has yet to score. No good from Valanciunas. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Simmons. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Williamson in the post. He's covered by Murray. And it's Williamson missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Fox finds Simmons. Simmons missing again.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And it's sent back by Sabonis.
And you know, with how skilled he is offensively, Sabonis at 6'11", not known as a shot blocker, but uses his height there on the rejection.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Kings.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
No good from Simmons.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Back to Jones. To end the drought. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
You have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, and Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Yep.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
42. The Kings, 56.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court right now for the Kings. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Fox is out there with Simmons. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And here's McCollum for 3.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
It's stolen by Jones. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much, they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
On the free throw, no good.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass. Jones has got 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple. Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Barnes against Ingram. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 14.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
Murray kicks to Fox. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
The Kings have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That one misses for Simmons. Pelicans trailed by 19. Hey, Smitty, you want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin, the leather couldn't hold up.
To the middle, here's Barnes, and he makes good on the layup. And the Kings lead by 21.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
McCollum outside. Fox with the steal. There's the pass to Simmons. Over Jones. Misses off the right iron.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard, you have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, GA. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're 2 of the best guards in the league over the last decade.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring team. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Jones against Simmons. Over Jones. No good from Simmons.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
The 11-footer. It's hauled in by the Kings. 22 is their biggest lead. Basket counts. Simmons got 23 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Fox against McCollum. Outside, Jones. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The shot missing. Nice D from Sabonis. Kings leading now by 21. Simmons inside the line. Misses off the left iron. From 13, here's Ingram. Good D by Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento.
2 minutes remaining in the
Their
third.
defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. For New Orleans, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Fox dishes to Simmons. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Good work there as it goes. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And the Hornets going with a whole new... On defense, New Orleans. It's a 16-point game. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Jose Alvarado is out there with McCollum, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Williamson, good on the bucket.
It's so challenging trying to stop Zion. He's excellent at fighting off defenders.
Barnes outside, pass to Simmons. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Marshall.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Alvarado, and the shot goes in.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Kings leading now by 14. Here's Simmons. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You gotta love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
They recover it. Williamson with the bucket. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Outside, Simmons. Fox passes to Simmons. Fires the 3. Simmons missing again.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Here's McCollum. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Simmons. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. Fox finds Simmons. Clock at 6. There's the lob to Sabonis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. McCollum, no good.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Sacramento.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity on the court.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mr. Incredible.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Fires top of the key, and it's Sacramento with the rebound.
It could be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Floats it up for Murray. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 5. Here's Simmons driving the lane. Good D by Williamson.
Okay, that time, advantage defense. Needed him right at the rim.
Murray with it. Now defended by McCollum. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox dishes to Simmons. Barnes outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Simmons. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled for this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Great win tonight. You were on fire out there. What did you see in the defense that allowed you to have so much success?
Yeah, man, we really played together as a team tonight. You know, we were really starting to click. Teams in this league need to watch out.
You personally had a strong game. What was the key to your performance?
Man, that ball got a certain energy, man, which is why if you keep it moving, eventually it'll find the right person. Tonight, your boy was that person. You already know I took advantage.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some free agent options that are available to players out there playing this mode.
Maybe my favorite part about this whole operation, Chris, is the free agents. Because I noticed, especially when you start a new season, sometimes your roster will get auto-filled with very low overall players. And I started to notice that the free agent list actually has a lot of talent. And I'm thinking, why didn't all these other teams throw them a contract? So one thing I would recommend is whenever you start a new season or whenever you are checking your roster, look at the bottom of your roster and see what the lowest overall rated player is. If you see it's high 60s or low 70s, chances are you.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. And tonight, we've got the Sacramento Kings playing against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, Smoothie King Center. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Simmons in a shooting guard. And for New Orleans, the backcourt, McCollum and Jones. The Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. And it's Nance in at the 5 spot. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, Grant, and we all want to know, what's the first piece of food you're reaching for at the Thanksgiving table?
Oh, man, you're so nosy, B.A. But, of course, the easy answer is to say the turkey. But for me, it's the stuffing. I'm going for that. I mean, I have to have the mashed potatoes, too, the cranberry sauce, the macaroni and cheese. You know what? Everything.
Very nice. Now here's Murray. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And when you talk about raw speed and quickness, no one better than De'Aaron Fox.
BA, if we went into the locker room and looked at the dry erase board, the number one thing up there on the scouting report is beware of De'Aaron Fox in the open court. Such a tremendous finisher and such a great attacker of the basket.
And Brent, for the Pelicans, it seems like it's a matter of time before Willie Green's group puts it all together.
They certainly have the pieces, and on paper, BA, they are very, very scary. It's a young and talented core, and there's no reason that these guys should not be moving up in the Western Conference standings.
Now here's Jones, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 2 on the clock. There's McCollum with the 3. Rebound by the Kings. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Here's Williamson. Up and in on the layup.
And Williamson's energy just incredible, which is what makes him such a force on the offensive glass.
Here's Fox. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Jones, the pass to Nance. Fires from deep. Jones misses.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And it's Simmons missing.
Great rim protection. He didn't have a chance.
Simmons. First personal foul. First team
New
foul.
Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Fox against McCollum. And there's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
When you look at what C.J. McCollum brings to the table, a skilled marksman and a calming presence in the locker room.
Well, what do you expect from the president of the Players Association? I mean, he's got to be regal, he's got to be refined, and he's super polished on and off the floor.
And he knocks down the first one.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And there's a nice layup by Sabonis.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Outside Jones. Pass to Williamson. Back to Jones. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Fox. And Fox has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Here's Ingram. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Ingram that time just staying with that shot and knocking it down.
The Kings have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Fox, the pass to Simmons. To the inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3 is up. Rebounded by New Orleans. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And they got to the line at a good clip. They couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you've got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
Timeout called. The Pelicans
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. The Pelicans trail. On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. The duo inside, Barnes and Sabonis. Then it's Chris Duarte. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Simmons in at the 2 spot. Here's Hawkins. No points yet.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Fox, the pass to Simmons. And he drives in. There's the steal. Here's Hawkins. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
From deep, here's Simmons. Here's Sabonis. And the layup is good off the glass. Sabonis has got his second bucket on the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
McCollum, the pass to Nance. Here's Hawkins. From behind the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Hawkins has got 5 now.
Well, Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Outside Simmons. The offensive rebound. And Sabonis slams it in.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
A nice shot by Hawkins.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Fox finds Simmons. Shoots from 12. Here's Sabonis. Right through the D for the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And that's Sabonis just really sticking with his shot.
Pass to Williamson. Over Barnes. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
It's picked off. Here's Hawkins. He's guarded by Barnes. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
You know, Brent, one thing about Domantas Sabonis, he definitely helps their offensive flow.
Yeah, he's one of the better screeners in the league, and you know this, Grant. Those dribble handoff plays create so much movement, space, and rhythm to an offense. That's where Sabonis really excels.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Kings.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
The Kings have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Fox the pass to Simmons. Only his second make in 9 attempts.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
New Orleans calls timeout. It's a small piece of real estate on the court, but aside from shots at the rim, the corner 3, now the most common shot in the NBA.
And arguably the most efficient shot in the game. Obviously dunks and free throws are what you want most, but 22 feet away instead of 23-9. A half step closer, BA, is making a difference in the shooting numbers.
The new group getting ready for... And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Kings on top. They lead by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
50.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Jose Alvarado displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones, and it's Nance in at the center position. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
CJ McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Brian?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie. And the Pelicans with possession here. The Kings getting their last shot to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And yep, it's good.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Pass to Nance. Outside Jones. And he banks in the layup.
It's a focus you just can't teach a young guy. Jones showing he's got that kind of focused demeanor.
And here's Simmons. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Jones' shot is good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Fox the pass to Simmons. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Jones with some nice D.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Over Simmons. Jones misses.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And every offense works to create good looks. Here are the beneficiaries of that effort. Second is De'Aaron Fox. In the third spot, Domantas Sabonis.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
The first one falls.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league. And Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
Now here's McCollum. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Jones misses.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
It's so much fun getting to watch Sabonis go to work inside.
And you're going to get a double-double pretty much any night from him. The points are always there, and he can rebound with the best of them. Sabonis, a force in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You take a look at Miami. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
I think for the Kings, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And the shot goes in. Simmons has got 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Williamson. Outside Jones. McCollum with it. Now here's Williamson on the wing. Jones over Simmons. Jones misses.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Williamson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Williamson's got his second bucket on the night.
The moment Williamson gets inside, virtually nothing you can do to stop that lefty.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. 15-point game. Pass to Ingram. Back to McCollum. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Sabonis with some nice D.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Jones with the block.
You got to be careful when Jones is anywhere in your vicinity. He uses that length to get the block, this Jones.
And Williamson throws it down.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Timeout called. Sacramento. And a new group getting ready. Simmons against Jones. Tries it from 16. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Sabonis has got 4 points this quarter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And so in the game for the Kings, Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Barnes. And it's Simmons in at the 2-guard spot. Count it. And the Kings lead by 16.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. 17-foot shot on the way. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Simmons. The Pelicans pull it in.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Here's Simmons. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Sabonis has got 26.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Ingram, the pass to Nance. Simmons against Jones. Outside Ingram. Jacks up at 3. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shoots. Again, Simmons missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Jones, the pass to Nance. And he gets the bucket. Nance has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Terrific at taking some initiative there on the inside portion of the floor was Larry Nance Jr.
Simmons against Jones. Basket counts.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 16. Pass to Williamson. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Fox, the pass to Simmons. Lets it go from deep. Again, Simmons missing.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tries to break his ice. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Second chance effort. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 8 here in this quarter.
The defense had the right idea, just the wrong execution. Sabonis too powerful to be cut off.
Here's Williamson. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. From deep, here's Simmons. There's another rebound. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Kings.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Domantas Sabonis.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Sabonis. And the shot goes. Sabonis has got 32 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's McCollum. Nance outside. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
From deep, here's Simmons. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Kings lead by 19.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry,
it.